Hi, welcome to Carolina Cooking. I'm your host, Tom Zelenka. Some people say I have the greatest job in America. I love great food. I love to try to make great food, and I get to learn from the best chefs we have in the Carolinas to make their incredible recipes. We're making sushi today, so keep watching. If I can do it, you can too.
The worst cook on TV. And the best chefs in the Carolinas.
Not to worry, we're trained professionals.
If you can learn a lot from your mistakes, you'll learn the most from Carolina Cooking.
And a shrimp.
If Tom can do it,
Looks delicious.
so can you.
Now that's Carolina Cooking. Wow, this is incredible. Joining us today from Made in Japan Catering Company here in Charlotte, North Carolina is Executive Chef Kengo Agami. Chef, I appreciate you coming out, teaching us to roll up some sushi, correct?
That's right.
And we have 3 different kinds here. A lot of people think sushi, oh, I don't like raw fish. But we are actually making some that's cooked, correct?
Yep. Here it's such as shrimp nigiri, which is cooked.
Okay.
And so is a California roll.
California roll, which I've heard of before. And the last one is actually raw fish, and that's
classic tuna roll.
Okay, and that's going to be sashimi grade tuna, correct?
Correct.
So what's the first step that we need to do to begin our 3 different rolls here?
Let's prep the shrimp.
All right.
First, we're gonna skewer the shrimp.
Okay, so here's one for you, and
Thank
one
you.
for me.
Let's grab some skewers.
All right.
Belly side up.
Belly
side up.
Belly side up.
Yep. Tail away from you.
Hold it out flat.
Yep. And skewer. Stick this.
And we're trying to get under the
skin.
Under the skin, the exoskeleton of the shrimp there.
There you go.
As we go down.
All the way to the tail.
Okay.
What it does is just keep the shrimp straight while it's cooking.
All right, we need one more, right? I'll give it another shot here. Hold the shrimp flat. Get it right here under the thingy. You got to kind of feel for the edge of the shell there. Up. And then you slide it down through, keeping this guy
there you go.
Nice and straight.
There you go.
Ooh, look at that. So now where do we put them?
Then we're gonna put in the boiled water.
Ooh, look, we got shrimp sickles. And put all the salt that you have here in?
Yep.
Okay, all right, and that's about how much salt?
It's about a tablespoonful.
All righty. Ooh, now a vigorous boil.
Kick it up.
Kick some shrimp in there. Do we need to put the lid back on, or are they fine?
No, you can just fine.
So what can we do in the meantime while those cook up?
Let's make the vinegar mix to wash the shrimp when it's done.
Okay, all righty.
There's some, here's some vinegar.
Vinegar, and is that normal vinegar, or is that
rice vinegar?
A rice vinegar, okay, all right.
And a pinch of salt. Oop, no.
That would be the sugar.
Pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt. Okay. Pinch of sugar.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Mix that in first.
Mix this in. Now, you own the catering company there, Made in Japan Catering Company. But do you also can we come by and eat somewhere, or do you work as a sushi chef somewhere?
I do sushi nights at a couple of different locations. Monday night I do at the Sir Edmund Halley's. That's an Irish pub.
Sir Halley's?
Sir Edmund.
Edmund Halley's?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, I'm at the Dina De Luca wine bar at the Phillips place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I it's all gone?
Yep.
Right there. So that's all mixed in. Now I can add sugar.
That's right.
And both those places are here in Charlotte, by the way.
Yep, that's good.
All right, good. And whisk this in as well?
Please.
Okay.
Looking
now,
good.
Are you originally from Charlotte, or were you?
No, I was born and raised in Tokyo, Japan.
And how long ago have you, or what am I trying to say? When did you move to Charlotte is what I'm trying to say.
It was in 1990.
Okay.
Yep.
All righty.
And here's a rice cooking wine.
A little more cooking wine?
Yep.
All right. Mix, mix, mix. My sugar is trying to dissolve, but it's not dissolving very quickly. Yep.
I think that's good.
Okay.
All right.
There can still be a little sugar in the bottom?
Yeah, that's
good.
fine.
Good. Okay.
And then dilute it with the water.
Oh, all righty.
There you go.
Okay. And so now this is ready for the shrimp when they're finished cooking. Okay. Now
shrimp should be ready.
we have a huge piece of tuna here, and this is sashimi grade tuna.
Correct.
Okay. And how do you know how to pick tuna? What's the kind of
definitely a color, texture. Because a good fresh tuna has got the pretty firm texture to it.
Okay.
And also always smell.
Yep.
It should be a fishy smell free.
Yep, no fishy smell.
That's right.
Yeah.
And a bright color.
It is very bright red. Okay. And so this we're actually using for our tuna roll, not for the shrimp. This is with the tuna roll.
Correct.
Okay. And so we just need to make a couple of slices on it.
Sure.
To prepare it for our tuna roll. How thick do we need to make those?
About the one you have on your hand. But only one thing you have to remember is the grain that you have to take a look at.
Okay.
You see how the grain runs?
Yeah.
So when you cut it, you have to always cut it against the grain, not with the grain.
Okay. All right. So, so I'm cutting a long strip like this.
Let's cut it. Let's see here. I can show you one.
Sure.
So cut it in half. So against the grain, cut that in half.
Okay.
So it makes a little strip to go on the tuna roll.
Okay.
Do a couple
so
of those.
against the grain like this. Okay.
There you
go. And then I'm cutting it in half.
Yep.
Like this.
Yep.
This half.
There you go.
Okay. And that's what we're going to use.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic. Now, is our shrimp done, or
it should be done
should
right
we check on it?
Yep.
Okay. Let me throw that over there. Come back over here, and our shrimp is toasty orange.
Nice and bright color.
Nice bright colors. Looking pretty good, huh? Ooh. In the ice it goes.
Check them in the water.
And why are we putting it in the ice?
Yep.
To stop it from cooking?
Yep.
Okay.
From
How long does it have to be in the ice?
It takes about 40 seconds to a minute.
40 seconds to a minute?
Yep.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we just go ahead and check one and see if it's ready to go?
It's a bit too hot.
Okay.
What it does is when you pull it out too quick and this skewer, it curls back up and it's going to be harder to use as a sushi.
Okay, so we need some rice to put in our hands to make
Let's grab some rice. Well, actually, let me see. There you go. I'll set it on the side for you.
Makes a bit of a spray, huh? I was trying to get the pop just right. Do the pop again.
Here you go. There you go.
Okay, so we have a rice ball.
Yep.
And now we're all ready.
Okay, for the shrimp.
I'm gonna let you give it another try there.
For me.
One for you.
So you simply de-skewer.
Take the skewer out.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, then we're gonna peel them. But when you peel them, you gotta make sure to leave the tail attached onto the shrimp.
Yep. Peel the shrimp.
Just like that.
Okay.
All the way to about this much.
Oh, I left too much on. Okay, here, I'll give you one more to do.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm trying to get the tail off, or the...
All the way to the end, but without taking the tail off.
Without taking the tail off.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Got that?
I did it.
All right.
All right, look, Ma, I left the tail on.
Now we're gonna butterfly them.
Okay.
All right, you got the knife, I got the knife. The butterfly, you're gonna place your tip of knife onto the cutting board. Placing them right in the middle of the shrimp.
Okay.
And then make sure you don't cut it all the way through. You're gonna have to keep the back side of the shrimp attached, okay?
Okay.
So all the way to the where the hollow spot onto the shrimp. That's where the vein is, so you can devein it, just like that. A little bit farther. You can spread with your finger too if you can cut it far enough.
Yeah, I definitely didn't cut it far enough, but there you go. That's what it looks like. And so this goes on our rice ball?
Well, first we're gonna have to take the vein out.
The vein, okay.
Devein him.
Mine looks pretty good, to tell you the truth. I don't see anything in mine.
Some of the shrimp doesn't have any vein in it.
Okay.
All right, then we're gonna wash it in the vinegar mix.
Oh, the vinegar mix. Gotcha.
There you go.
Washy, washy, washy.
All right.
Ready.
Now we have to take the extra moisture off of the shrimp.
Okay.
I'm ready to make the nigiris.
All right.
Ready?
So we have our rice ball.
Get the popping going.
Popping. A shrimp piece.
A little bit of wasabi.
A little wasabi. A little.
All right, tails that way.
Uh-huh.
Put in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Put the rice in the middle.
Rice in the middle.
Press on the top.
All right, press.
Side.
Top and sides.
Flip it.
Flip it.
From the one more
and
time.
Squish.
Side. And side.
Okay. Alrighty. And when we come back, we're going to be making up our tuna rolls when Carolina Cooking continues. Press.
There you go. Not too much now.
Okay.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Chef Kengo Agami from Made in Japan Catering Company, and we finished up our shrimp. It means it in the hand. What
Nigiri.
is that? Nigiri, grasp.
That's right.
Right, means grasp. And now we're ready to begin on our classic tuna roll. And so we have seaweed, and we have a rolly thing, and we have tuna.
That's right.
So what's the first
Get
step?
on it. Let's place the seaweed once again on the shiny side down.
Shiny, they're shiny, and then the rough. There's a rough texture.
go.
Shiny side down.
Right.
Gotcha.
And grab about a cup full of rice. Here's some for you.
Oh, thank you. Alrighty.
And
just
place
set
it on down the middle, left to
Okay.
right, all
Left-
the way.
a little
Keep
way.
it fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yep.
Okay.
And bring the amount of the rice
Oh,
down to
spread.
the edge.
Okay. Alrighty.
Got that.
And this
And-
is very classic sushi. This is like,
Yeah.
is this the first sushi that ever got created, or?
No, actually not. The first form of sushi was created about 2,000 years ago.
Oh,
And they were just using just the fish, curing with the salt, and ferment it, and without rice.
okay.
But the modern sushi, such as these, was created more of like early 1800s.
Okay.
And instead of salting the fish, you put salt and vinegar onto the rice.
So this is only 200 years old.
Yep.
Okay. And then what goes in here?
That's that. Yeah, let's put some wasabi. The amount of wasabi you put is totally up to you. If
Do you
want
get
spicy.
tired now of people at your sushi bar, when you say wasabi, they go, wasabi? Is it a little old at this stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's just a tip for everybody. Now, not funny. Maybe 2 years ago, funny. Now, wasabi. No, just leave it at home.
That's right. And now we're gonna place the. That's a lot of wasabi.
Yeah, that's
gonna
well, I'm hopefully not going to get that part.
Let's go Russian roulette. There you go. Place the.
Ooh. Just cleaning out the old nose there. Ooh, yeah. Mm. Oh,
Feeling it?
some tuna. Yep, starting to
There you
feel
go.
it. Okay.
All right, down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, put the thumbs on the edge of the bamboo roller.
Thumbs on the edge.
Tuck the other fish in.
Tuck the fish in.
Bring it over to where the end of the rice is.
Into the rice. Do I need to tuck my rice in?
Yeah, tuck the rice in, tuck the fish in.
Okay.
Like that. And kind of squeeze it a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Just keep
And roll
rolling,
over.
and I'll get
Like
there
that.
eventually. Okay.
Should I go for the next one?
Squeeze it.
Real quick.
And uh-oh.
How's it looking over there?
It's looking good.
Sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, looks fine as long as we don't turn it over. Okay. All right.
All right.
And
We're gonna cut that in half. Oh, go ahead and cut that in half.
oh no, I'll just use this one.
Okay.
I'm
you
good
can-
with this
No,
one.
you can cut that in
Oh,
half.
I cut my roll in half. I
Yep.
gotcha. I'm with you. Okay. So, and how many pieces are we making this?
Let's get 6 out of that.
6. Okay. And it always helps to kind of keep the knife moist
Exactly,
when you're
so
cutting
the
through here.
rice won't stick to it.
Should I cut off the ends to make them a little more presentable?
You're sure?
Okay. All right.
I'll cut 2 at the same time.
Here we go. And there we are. Okay. And look, I made my first tuna roll ever. When we come back to Carolina Cooking, I'll be talking with Eris Ragazeas and find out which wine he's paired with this. And then you'll get to see us make a California roll when Carolina Cooking continues.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
That's implying that Asian food.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with our wine expert, Eris Ragazeas. And Eris, I'm making tuna rolls, and then I'm going to be doing California rolls, and another one that has a thing on top of it. And I've never done it before, and it's turning out remarkably well, I
Great.
think, for somebody who's never done it before.
So what you're saying is you're making sort of California Asian food.
Well, yeah, it's definitely Asian food. It is sushi, and it's some classic sushi. So I'm sure you picked a classic sake?
No, this actually is a wine made by Bonnie Doon
Bonnie Doon.
And look at the label.
Bonnie Doon. Yep.
Picture of an Asian lady. Mm-hmm. What he's implying here is that this wine was made to go with Asian food.
Really, Riesling. Isn't Riesling like more of a German wine?
Yes.
Okay.
This is part German.
And correct me if I'm
part
wrong.
California.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Germans are not really known for their sushi.
No, but
Okay.
they're known for making the best wine for sushi, which is Riesling.
Really?
Now, this is an interesting blend.
Why is it the best wine for sushi?
It's got fruit. Mm-hmm. That's fine. But it's also got acidity. It's also got a little bit of sweetness to it. Mm-hmm. Delicate, yet full-flavored. Very much like Asian food is. Now, this is a blend of Washington State Riesling with Mosel Riesling.
Really?
Bonnie Doon blends the two countries. German Riesling tends to be lighter, more delicate, higher acid. Washington State, a little bit warmer, gives a little more riper fruit. And so the combination gives a nice, interesting new twist to Riesling.
Okay.
And by calling this Pacific Rim Riesling, he's implying that it goes more with kind of fusion food, Pacific Rim food, combination of classic Asian with the California inventiveness.
Could you still have this though with the classic foods that you ordinarily would have with a Riesling? Could you
can.
still?
Yeah, sure. It's just that he just made this specifically with that in mind, so he's saying it on the label. But this is a very versatile wine. As you can see, a lot of flavor, delicate, nice acidity, but ripe fruit. Just don't use too much wasabi because it's not a very, very sweet wine.
Okay, so it's
typically
not really
you need the
gonna
wine
cut
to be
the
a little bit sweeter to deal with a lot of wasabi. So just
Okay.
be a little careful with that.
All right. Well, I always try to be a little bit careful with the wasabi because
No, you
I've gotten into a little bit of trouble on the show with the wasabi. So now I definitely try to be a little more careful. I got to get back. I got to roll up a little more rice and a little more fish. So I'm going to head back to the kitchen when Carolina Cooking continues.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Chef Kingo Agami, the executive chef of Made in Japan Catering Company here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We have finished up our tuna rolls, as you can see up here, and you can clearly see the difference between the ones that I cut up at varying heights and the ones that our executive chef here cut up, which are uniform
You guys
and
got
pretty.
more character.
Thank you for
You're
that.
welcome.
So we're down to one last one, and that's the California roll. So how do we begin the California roll?
All right, first, once again, we're gonna place the rice on top of the seaweed.
So the rice is going to be on top.
Yep.
Therefore, we got the ones covered in saran wrap.
Yep,
Shiny side up or down?
down.
Okay.
There you go, with your finger and a cupful of rice.
Okay.
Right down the middle, to the left or right.
The pop. I got
You got that?
I've been working on the pop
Okay.
all during the break.
I don't need the water though.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Did I get you? Sorry about that. Okay.
go.
And so spread this out.
Yep. All the
And
way-
now I learned also during the break, as I was trying to make another tuna roll, that you should leave a little lip when you're rolling the rice on the inside. Leave a little lip at the edge of your seaweed to roll into. Right, like right along here.
When you're making the seaweed on the outside,
Yeah.
these are traditional roll, you do that. And
Okay.
leave the little, about a quarter of an inch
But if the
blank. But if you're making a rice on the outside, inside out roll, you can go all the way to the top.
okay. So what else goes in here?
Sesame seeds.
All right. I'm
Ready
not
for it?
having. Yeah.
All right.
How do you do that? How do you get it all the way to the edge like that? I don't know.
Sprinkle some
Okay.
fish eggs. These are smelt roll.
Oh, those are fish eggs?
Yep.
Okay.
Fish eggs smelt.
What do fish eggs taste like?
Pops in
They're
your mouth.
pretty good, yeah. They're
Something
very
in?
crunchy.
Yeah.
Which fish is this from? Do you have any idea?
Smelt.
Smelt? Okay. Well, I didn't. That's because they're orange like Nemo was. It looks
Right.
like little Nemos.
That's right, bunch of them.
Now, where did they come up with the name for California rolls? Where'd that, just because it's made in California, the first one who made it?
This is the theory that invented from by the chef who's from California.
Okay.
And I also use avocados.
Ah, avocados.
Stay grow.
And the crab here that we're using is has already been cooked. So it's not raw crab. We're using actually pre-cooked crab.
Yep.
Yep. And so now some avocados.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Here's some for you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, and now we roll away.
Yep. Once again, have your thumb underneath the bamboo roller.
Okay.
And bringing this over, tucking all the ingredients in.
All the ingredients, get them.
You should have this blank, probably quarter inch of
Okay.
that blank on the top.
Uh-huh,
Got that?
okay.
Tuck
The
this
line,
in.
Tuck it, push, squeeze.
Yep, lift this
Okay.
up.
Lift. And continue
Roll
to
it
roll.
over.
Okay.
Give one more squeeze right here.
One more squeeze. And hopefully, ta-da!
Wow.
Look at that. We'll go ahead and chop yours up, and we'll use yours as the presentation one, and we'll save this one for the crew, huh? Excited, crew? Hooey, hooey. Yeah, they're excited, trust me. And so cut this up. We're going to put it on our plate. If you want to find out more about our recipe or our wine that Eric's picked out, or our chef here, or his Made in Japan catering company here in Charlotte, North Carolina, visit our website at carolinacooking.tv. I'm Tom Zelenka here with Chef Kengo Agami, and I'll put these on here, right?
Please do.
There we go. Nice. Ooh, I cut that one open. Oh, that one's mine. Here we go. That's Carolina Cooking.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Come by.
Go to carolinacooking.tv for the recipes featured on this show. Plus, on carolinacooking.tv, you'll find more information on the wine, chefs, and foods of Carolina Cooking. That's carolinacooking.tv.